I'm Cynthia Sharp with Additional Needs Incorporated. Where's my Jack Tack though? Oh, my love. Thank you. Let me just take in a nice deep breath. I've been anxiously excited about this event and all that it means because, wow, is there a history and much love behind it. So thank you for joining us to celebrate the Judges' Choice winners in each group, the Featured Choice Award artists, and the 2025 Featured Artists of Additional Needs Incorporated. I want to also thank Dennis Goodman and Kristen Goodman for hosting this and for creating this warm environment for each of our artists to exhibit their artwork. How many teenagers or young children get to actually be exhibited in a gallery? So thank you for assisting us in empowering and celebrating accomplishment and possibility and creativity of all sorts. This afternoon is a celebration of creativity, courage, and community. It's also a celebration of collaboration between artists, families, mentors, and advocates who all believe in one simple truth: every voice deserves to be seen and heard. So I want to also thank a moment for our amazing panel of judges: Marcus Thomas, who is not here today, Dennis Goodman, who is Mary Pope-Billy, who actually was here earlier, Christine Delmore, who is not here. One of our featured artists is Hannah Kendall, who has since been, she was our first, she has since been our one of our judges. Robin Joy, our newest addition, Marvin D. Rouse, and John Bartolis, who will always be part of the judges panel in spirit. So while volunteering, a little background on how this came to be. My husband, Doug, witnessed something very profound. The quiet, constant worry of parents whose children were the same age as our son is today. He was a logistics coordinator for ArtFest Naples. And he saw, it was an event that actually the funds were raised for the additional needs community. So way before we had Jack, he was volunteering within the additional needs community. And he saw the stress and he saw the concern of what is going to be for my child. What is it going to be like? What happens when the children age out of school, when the structure, the support, and the daily connection fade away and the world suddenly becomes quieter or lonelier? He saw the exhaustion, he saw their love, and he saw their fear. And then we had our Jack. Everything became personal. Overnight, our world shifted. Jack was diagnosed with a heart condition that required open heart surgery and daily measured feedings to get him to 5 months and to survive open heart surgery. Every ounce counted, every breath mattered, and we knew instantly that his survival depended not on the system, but us, on our presence and our purpose. And that is where Additional Needs Incorporated was planted, not as an organization, rather as a promise. We wanted to transform our story from chaos to calm while assisting our own community, because we are that community. We have lived it, the therapies, the appointments, the uncertainty, and the love that keeps everything moving forward. We wanted to transform so much while assisting our own community, because Jack, as he grew, we realized that something was very important. Being employed as a caregiver to a child with high needs often meant being unemployable in traditional settings. And that goes for caretakers of, and spouses of those with additional needs and high medical needs. Families everywhere are facing that same impossible choice, to work or to care. That realization shaped our vision. We couldn't have created the opportunities for families we could create opportunities for families through internships, digital skills, training, empowering individuals to support families while sharing their talents and remaining connected to the people who depend upon them most. So, I would like for our son, because my notes are, and that's where the FEEP program has come into and was born of. It began as a way to give families hands-on experience and a sense of purpose. Yet our vision reaches far beyond internships. Our goal is to create a sustainable employment, paid, purposeful work that honors the needs of the families, caring for loved ones with additional needs while allowing them to contribute meaningfully to their communities. This is where your support comes in, through sponsorship, donations, volunteering, and spreading the word. Together, we can turn opportunity into lasting impact. So to the person who saw this need, believed something better was possible, my husband, Doug. Doug's experiences volunteering and witnessing these families, what these families processed, he has inspired through heart and vision behind additional needs. I'll let him share that perspective.
No, I'm not gonna. This is your opportunity.
I'm like tongue-tied today. I can't even
I really what I want to say without getting too choked up.
I do this to him all the time. Literally every single year. I'm the heart.
So it is thanks to the artists, all the artists, all of them, and the families.
You okay with that?
Oh.
It's been a long road. And what I want to say, without being so emotional, let's see if I can do this. Ready? We're going to do scene. Ready? And scene. Okay. It is to the artists and the families. You entrusted us with your skills and your love. And look what has happened. We had an opportunity. You believed. You had patience. Because when we started this, COVID hit. And we had to pause. And then we had consistency. And now we're all thriving. This is for all of you, the artists and the families. Thank you very, very much.
Employee program. So it's the Family Empowerment Employee Program, and if Kate is around with Indy, is she?
Yes.
Awesome. I want to introduce you to a family that, even though they're on the East Coast, has transformed our lives and has been an example of the A&I living equation, where providing an opportunity with consistency, with belief, shows how we can thrive. And last year, Kate came up at this same event that we had at a different gallery and said, wow, what you're anticipating creating, I would love to go ahead and be a part of. And
I believe my exact words were, that would be a life changer for our family.
So I'm gonna let you take over with that.
Oh, okay. Well, you already got me in the tear mode. I'm gonna try to keep it short, but basically a year ago, my son was in the private school system. He had already suffered trauma in the public school system. I was still having to work a very low-paying at-home job because he had to come home a lot. We pulled him out of private school in March, now that we're part of the FEED program. He interns with A&I, And his job is to give all of the artists from last year's celebration of creation their day on social media, right? And he types these social media posts. And what we have found, having him at home, buying him a laptop that is touchscreen, that all the people who have been telling me that he can do nothing, know nothing, and that he it's unbelievable what he's been able to do. We also recently got him a camera, which he discovered was touchscreen, and now he's the newest photographer in our family. He also learned to use the editing program. So starting with A&I and the internship and writing those posts and the consistency of every day going through it started to build, what's the word I'm looking for?
Executive functioning
confidence.
skills.
Well, no, you're getting a little too doctory for me. It gave him purpose. It gave him purpose. He could see, he could start a process and he could finish a process. He could start a project and end a project. Pride came with that. When you have purpose and you have pride, you have everything. And so now, 1 month ago, Indiana launched a new business. Thank you, Layla, that's his sister. He started making soaps, just simple melt and pour soaps as a school project in August. I thought it was gonna take a few weeks to get him rolling, and he basically pushed me out of the way and said, let's do it again. And now he has a whole line of probably 6, I think, self-care products. And last week, he sold half of his product at his first event, yes. And he's also an artist, and he sold 5 of his 8 pieces. So you're looking at a complete, total change of a human being in a matter of a year. When you have people in your life who believe in you, and are patient, and are willing to show you and celebrate you. Right, buddy? So that's our story.
And it doesn't end there. You don't know the impact that you're making. And my husband really just wanted to make an impact for us and also share, while we were going through our trauma of open heart surgery, what resources were out there, right? And at that time, the internet wasn't what it is today. So he was thinking leap years ahead, and this is where it all has come into. Mrs. Martin's class has submitted an auction item, and I would love for her to come and speak regarding what A&I has done for her class. And I believe some of your students are here too.
We're just so grateful to be part of the A&I family and to have met Doug and Cynthia. It's opened so many opportunities for not only me as an educator, but our entire classroom coming to the events. It gives my students another place where they're accepted, they can go, they can learn, they can grow. Of course, the Botanical Gardens is such a beautiful venue, so we always look forward to that. But when we are creating the art, it also gives another inclusive opportunity where I can have students come into our classroom, share ideas with my students, and we can create something together as a team. So we have just loved becoming part of this family, and we thank you for having us here today. And check out our jellyfish journey up front, because everything we want to go back into your foundation, and especially for feet.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Don't forget Celebration of Creation when? January
24th.
from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Naples Botanical Garden, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'd like to invite Katrina of Easter Seals, who we've done an actual collaboration of an internship program. And I'll let you you want me to come?
Hi, I'm Katrina. I'm the director of the Easter Seals program here in Naples. Oh gosh, we started out meeting the family with Botanical Gardens. It's been 5 years of glorious connection. Met Jack. He's done some of our out-of-school mentor camping. Been a really good thing for that as well. But about a year and a half ago now, I think. It's been, yeah, a little over a year. We were at a bowling alley. I know I'm gonna start there. We were at a bowling alley, and then it was for one of our individuals that are in my program who was celebrating his birthday, and we were just happened to be there together because him and our individual actually does bowling for Special Olympics together. So that's why they were there. And I was like, and then I already knew them anyway. And he was like, Katrina, I need to talk. I'm like, yes. What do you need to talk about? Well, I want to really try to do more collaborations with, on additional needs. And I was like, okay, what are you thinking? And then we started dwelling, I talked about the digital programming, and I was like, well, as it happens, I got this really beautiful grant from Comcast, NBC Universal, that now this is our second year with the grant, and let's see what we can do to collaborate together. Well, it produced an internship program that weekly they meet on Wednesdays. In fact, Doug comes out every Wednesday to Easter Seals and helps our individuals along with our digital literacy instructor. And what has developed over the past year has been amazing things. So what they do for additionally is they actually go in and submit events throughout the whole United States. Actually, individuals research and post things for the additional needs community. And so what our individuals actually have grown exponentially, not only in the digital skills that they do, but also with being able to collaborate together, post things. They even do dual screens now. I'm just like, I can't even hardly do a dual screen, but that's what they're doing in there. And then actually in Google Docs, going back and forth and communicating to make sure that all the information is accurate before they post it onto the site to be able to come out. So it's been a beautiful relationship for us because our individuals have grown so much in the past year. So I really thank you guys. It has been a very, very good collaboration. They look forward to it every Wednesday. And then they also do other things throughout the week, part of our things, not only just Wednesdays. So thank you. It's been amazing.
It has. I mean, they've grown.
They've grown, like, yes.
Exponentially, their social skills, their interactions,
Yes.
their confidence in their own abilities and their interest in becoming entrepreneurs themselves.
Yes.
That's the incredible part. Like, they're now thinking, what can I do for myself as a business? So it's pretty impressive.
Yes.
What has transpired in a year.
Yeah.
Because we were talking in August.
Yes, yes. Yeah, just only a year. And just imagine a year from now, what more will be there. It'll be amazing. I'm actually going to love the future of what it is going to bring for our individuals, and not only our individuals, but in the community as well. I really think it's going to be impactful. Really, I mean, in a year we've done this much.
Well, can I just?
Yes,
say
you can
real
interject,
quick?
yes.
As much as I don't want to be speaking, I will for a second, because this is really, really important. When we started off, literally the majority of the group was, let's open up the laptop, let's press the power button, and let's get started.
Yes.
Every individual has grown. Now we're actually going to take a couple of the participants, a couple of the interns, and they're going to do what our young man Jack has been doing, because Jack, you got super computer skills.
Yeah, it's mad.
Going into the back end of A&I. So they take the research that they do, now themselves are going to put that onto A&I. So when you start seeing events come up all over the country, all over the world, some of those events are not only researched, yet put onto our websites by our interns.
Yes.
And this is an example of what we want to do with this community, is come together.
Yes.
We are here to help our community. We all are. And we have to realize once we come together, together we thrive. And that's how we're going to change the world. So thank you for being willing to do that with us.
Yes.
To start that. And then we're able to build the program because of Easter Seals being willing to say, oh, we'll work with another organization.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to take that to other organizations and help them grow as well. So thank you.
Oh, yeah. Huge.
Very much.
Yeah.
Leanne texted me that Kaylin took initiative of actually structuring this conversation and this speech, that she took initiative all on her own and wrote that out. And expressing herself, she does so well in dance and in movement, and that's her way. This was a lot. So I commend you both for the journey that we get to be a part of and witness, because we are now together.
Great job.
How can you spread our word? And what can you do to help us?
And
Take our business cards,
the good business card.
right? The advocacy community coordinator is right here. And share. Medical professionals also can have profiles. You can have profiles on A&I. Learn about what A&I is and expand. I'm sure even within 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon and 7 degrees of yourself, you will know someone with additional needs, whether it's MS, Parkinson's, autism, Down syndrome, etc., depression, anxiety. Allow them to be seen and heard through their art in our Celebration of Creation art experience, and also through our website.
At additionalneeds.info.